most people don't want it. Yeah, if you want some candy, there's some candy.
No, I was actually using this wrapper to throw.
Yeah, I'm
my
not
candy.
telling you.
You want a candy mama?
Oh,
I'm talking.
my bad. Hey, this is getting some like distortion.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Put that. Is it real bad?
Check. Kind of sounds like staticky a little bit.
Like
Check.
Sounds all right.
Yeah,
I hear the little noise, but it doesn't sound.
Yeah,
like
that you won't hear that in the.
All right.
No, if you hear the little.
No, that I hear,
Like
but
that.
I mean in my voice, it's crackling a little bit.
No, you're good.
Okay.
can-
So it's
I can
just
hear
it's
you.
just
It's
probably
probably
this.
you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's probably you.
I can hear you
We're
in the
you're
headphones.
crystal
good.
clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
we're good.
crystal clear on it. So they're gonna hear what we're hearing.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna hear. They're gonna hear it perfect. They're gonna hear it good.
For sure.
They're not gonna hear you crack. They're not gonna hear you go crack. Like
Snap, crackle, pop.
there you go. See, you knew what I was talking about. All right. Okay, let me mute this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 7 o'clock Thursday night, coming to you live from Bakersfield, California, inside the basement of the Blue Zone Studios, where we showcase up-and-coming DJs, get the inside of where they began and how it all started, taking you in-depth with all the DJs you know and love. We call this the Blue Zone Show, each and every Thursday night at 7 p.m., right here on Twitch. And here's your host, the one and only DJ EVP.
Oh yeah. What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 101, man. Just like the freeway. 101 right there, right where I used to live. 101 freeway taking you all the way from the south to the north, man, in Cali. But we out in the 99 now, man. We got a good show tonight. Season 3. Episode number 1 of it. But it's 101, man. We got Definite Growth, Entertainment, Mike Justice. And we got Afta in the building, man.
Yeah, how y'all doing, man? I appreciate y'all having me. Much love, you know what I'm saying? Good to be here in the Blue Zone.
Yo, it's Mike Justice representing Definite Growth Entertainment. I'm here with my boy After. We're on the Blue Zone Show with DJ EVP.
Oh, yeah. Hey, fellas, first of all, I want to start off by saying thank you for wanting to come through, visit. I know you guys are busy getting ready for
No doubt, man.
a big show, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's jump right into that, man. Before, you know what? Hold on. Before we jump into that, you guys already got your Christmas gifts already ready?
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no, man. I haven't had a second of time, man. I've been so busy lately, to be honest, that I haven't had a moment to go. But, it's looking like last second shopping
Yeah.
is gonna.
We got to be those
Yeah,
dudes.
we're gonna be
Yeah.
in there fighting.
Yeah, we're gonna show up. At the last minute, they ain't nothing around.
Friend of mine, she goes, "Yeah, typical guy," because she asked me that the other day. I was like, "Oh wow." So I guess we're those guys.
Yep, that's how it always is. You know what? I want to thank the sponsors that make this possible right here. We're Primetime Barbecue, Innovative Production and Imaging, and of course the Blue Zone Show. But now let's get into what I was about to say. You guys are real busy. You can't be, you can't shop. What's going on? What do we got coming right now? What's the first thing in the agenda?
Well, we'll start out with talking what we got coming up next, which is tomorrow night. We got Ghostface Killer coming into town. He'll be at La Movida on 18th Street off of Union. You know what I'm saying? It is 18 plus, $35 at the door to get in, I believe. Got a few locals on the lineup. Got myself. Got 24 kg, Ritty K, and I believe All Hill. And Ghostface Killer himself will be here, the legend here in town, you know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang.
Wow. Sounds like so what do you want to say about that, Mike?
I mean, just the fact that, someone on a platform like that, Wu-Tang is it's global. It's iconic. It's legendary. Ghostface to come bless Central California is just, to me, is like, yo, man, that's dope. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, he's been one of my favorite artists for a while. I've been listening to Wu-Tang for years now. So just the fact that he's going to be out here in our area is just, it's dope, man. Usually you see these guys in L.A., they're always, or the Bay, they always skip right here,
Yep.
So to have a show like this in Central California is definitely a plus,
Definitely big ups to Pablo for making that happen, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to bring some big shows to Bakersfield, and this is a good start, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the town comes out, supports, you know what I mean? We don't get shows
definitely
on this level all the time, so when promoters go above and beyond to make it happen, we definitely should come through and pull up, because we always do say out here, oh, there's nothing to do in Bakersfield, it's boring, this and that. No, there's stuff to do, but then people end up just staying at home anyway, so let's bring some entertainment to the town.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I always hear. You know what? Why doesn't this or why doesn't that come to Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why. Because you're wanting it, but then you ask for it and it happens and then you don't go.
Well, that's the first thing people ask. Well, is there going to be a lot of people? Well, if you go, you're to add one more. You know what I mean? But,
Absolutely.
It's just the way it goes, I guess. It's the name of the game. I mean, people, they're going to say what they got to say. But at the end of the day, it's come out, enjoy the show, have fun, tell some friends, invite some people, and, just come out. You'll be one to say that you were there instead of asking every show, who's all going to be there, or is there going to be a lot of people? Well, come and join.
I'm gonna bring something up. A lot of people are scared, right? They get scared to go to certain entertainment, right?
Yeah.
People shouldn't they shouldn't be afraid. But I understand, everybody, they say, oh, this and that, but in reality, they're actually safe events, man.
Oh yeah.
If
definitely.
you look at how many events happen out here, you never hear anything bad, but it gets a bad.
Yeah.
You just have a few incidences spread out here and there where things do happen, you know what I mean? But that's anywhere.
Absolutely.
You could be at a rock show, you know what I'm saying, and something's going to happen. You could be at a country show, something's going to happen. You could be at a rap show, something might happen,
Could be at a baseball game, man.
Literally.
Like, look.
Football games all the time, you know what I mean?
It's going to happen.
Yeah, but for the most part, there's always security there. There's never really any major problems, other than minor scuffles here or there. But
yeah,
like you said, for the most part, it's fairly safe.
Yeah.
And I also feel like a lot of people need to come and check out the new setup at La Movida, because it's been a lot of upgrades to their presence, the whole stage, their sound, just the venue as a whole has changed, because a lot of people say, I haven't been there in years. which, you know, if you haven't been there in years, you might thinking of, you know, how it was back then or whatever. It's really been like upgraded a lot. I was surprised at the Sugar Free show when we were there. I was like, yo, this spot is dope.
Sugar Free himself actually commented backstage after the show about how he liked the venue. He's like, "It's the first time I ever been to this spot in Bakersfield. I mess with this place." Wow. You know what I mean? He was rocking with La Movida. So, I mean, if major artists are coming through and enjoy the venue, you know what I mean, there's no reason that we as locals should, you know what I mean, be spitting on the few places that we have to perform out here.
Yeah, picture at the Jaime out there at La Movida, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard the same thing.
Yeah.
That it doesn't look anything like it's pretty nice up in there.
It could easily be one of the dopest venues here, I would say, for shows, you know, especially if they keep dabbling with hip hop and rap. I think, you know, in time it'll keep getting better and better as far as their shows, and even like just having a variety of different genres go through there. I'm sure they can throw a dope rock show there too, you know. Absolutely. Just with their whole setup, you know. But
yeah, well, hopefully one day there could be a huge show, you know, that's done in the Rabobank, in the arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Oh man,
there's a lot. You know, there's a lot of.
It's been a while.
A lot of country come through there.
Oh yeah.
Why can't there be?
Yeah.
It's been a while since there's been a big hip hop show over at the Rabobank. It's been a good little minute now.
I can't even remember the last one.
The last one I went to, it was The Game, T-Pain, Krayshawn, Flo Rida. There's a few other people too. It was a pretty decent show. You know what I mean?
How long ago was that?
Long time. I was still with my baby mama, so.
Oh yeah, so that was a while back.
Yeah, like 8-9 years ago.
There's got to be a show like a little bit after that. I just can't think of it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's the last one I remember.
I think it's just the demand here. You know, the demand here. A lot of country does come through here.
Yeah, the radio station. I haven't seen 94.1 really put on any shows like they have been putting, like Hot Fest and stuff like that. I don't see those shows happening as much anymore.
Man.
Wow. Kev, why isn't that happening? Kev King, you hear me right now? Come on, man.
I didn't mean to put my guy Kev on blast like that, man.
Hey, I'll put Kev. Hey, Kev, why isn't that happening, man?
Or Jay Reed. My apologies, guys. I didn't mean to do all that. I'm just saying I ain't been seeing it. You
know what? That means that you would like to see that.
Oh, definitely.
And I'm sure you're not the only one. I'm sure there's a lot of people asking the same. Let's see now. Who's the first one to bring somebody out here? Or you know.
Yeah. You know who I would personally like to see? And this is just my opinion. I would probably want to see Mos Def out here for sure.
Oh, damn.
Or the Roots.
The Roots, for sure.
You know, something like that I think would be dope.
Well, Definite Growth Entertainment, maybe.
Man.
Let
me get my bread up first before we do all that. Man. But yeah, that would be a personal opinion of mine, like who I'd want to see out here. Like, I don't even know if that would be a Rabobank show, though, to be honest. Maybe a Fox Theater show. Mos Def.
Yeah.
But definitely would.
Because how many people fit in the
I'd like
to
see Outkast out here, to be honest.
Oh, man, Outkast.
Man.
That'd be crazy.
And if they take it back to the classics, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think Outkast out here would be fire.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude. Outkast's pretty bad.
Who knows? I mean, you know, never know.
So, how did you get started?
Well, I started out just writing. I had a buddy, you know what I'm saying, and he started showing me his stuff. He was writing, and, you know, he wasn't that good. So I was like, but he wasn't bad either, you know. It was enough to catch my attention. So I was like, you know what, let me start trying to do this. I was about maybe 15. Started writing, kept it to myself, and then I got to about like 18 years old, and I downloaded a little program, started recording myself, you know, horrible quality, you know what I mean, even the songs were not that good, but I was pretty much determined to learn, and I got into battle rapping. I started watching the battles on YouTube. You know, URL TV, King of the Dot, all the big. Which back then there was no King of the Dot. It was Grind Time, URL TV, stuff like that. Smack DVD, and that really helped me develop my lyricism. Watching battle rap, you know what I mean. I always had the concepts because I grew up on, you know, 90s music, real music, the Tupacs, like I said, the Outkast, the stuff that had real powerful content, poetic content, you know what I mean, something to talk about rather than just rapping about whatever. Oh, yeah. So I always had the concepts, but the battle rapping actually helped me really construct that lyricism, and I got to a point to where I was battling on the major battle circuits. I got some plugs and got to moving around through a league called the Jungle. It was based up in Stockton, California, and I battled some pretty big names all over the place. I started doing shows around probably the same time, around like 19. First show I ever did out here was put on by Q the Dream Chaser, and it was called the Unity Fest, and it was actually at the Dome.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, when the Dome was still up, and that's really how I got involved in the music scene out here. Before that, I didn't really know that there was a scene. You know what I mean? That there was a whole bunch of other people out here doing music and this and that, and that Unity Fest was pretty much the gateway for me to get involved in the scene out here.
Man, how was it performing in the Dome? How what do you think of that arena? Some people say that was a really cool place to.
You know, that Unity Fest was pretty dope too because they had the big part of the Dome. You know, they have several different parts of the Dome. They've got the little small building. They've got the back outside area. They've got, for that Unity Fest, they had the whole big Dome area, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Rebel always talks about his wrestling days there. All his back when the matches would be, you know, they would bring wrestling into the Dome.
Yeah.
He always talks about that kind of stuff.
I remember that vaguely. Yeah. I don't remember it too good, but I remember it happening.
There were some dope shows there.
Man.
At the Dome. But no longer, you know.
Yeah.
I passed by it last week and I saw it was just completely gone.
You're like, man.
I've seen so many venues come and go out here, you know what I mean? Like Replay and rock stars, Randolph's, like all these different clubs and venues where I've seen artists perform, and they just come and go. You know what I mean? I've seen so many. It'd be nice to have something like the way Fish Lips was back in the day. We don't really. I wouldn't say we have like a.
I feel it's hard, man.
It is. It's real hard. But Fish Lips was kind of like a staple back in the day. You know, Jerry's. They've made so many changes to that place too that I think it's a dope venue now, but for some reason a lot of people out here just don't want to go to Jerry's Pizza.
You know what? Their sound systems is banging, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, their sound is good. It's real good now.
Yeah, everybody was like tripping out. There was a lot of first timers that were ever down in there. You know, that went to the anniversary show, you know, for the Blue Zone, and they used to just going upstairs and, you know, hearing JY if they're spinning or whatever, you know, but never been down there. So when they were down there, and then, you know, with all the lighting in there and, you know, and that sound going, it's a different feel. They're like, this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Just too bad it's not bigger, huh?
Yeah.
I wish it was wider, like, you know, to just.
That is the one downfall is that it is pretty small, but, you know, you can't have some real.
Can use these?
Yeah.
You can have some real dope, intimate shows down there in that basement, though.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite artist, dead or alive?
Tupac, easy.
It's not.
I just think there's so many. He has too many timeless hits that I don't think there's really any comparison to him.
Yeah, it's like goes in and out.
What's wrong with the other ones?
Same thing. Well, this one doesn't seem to be on at all, and these ones are going in and out. I don't know what's up with it. Like right now, it's good. All right.
Okay, there we
Let's see. It just
Okay, that's going to be on the thing.
All right.
Moo Man, you hear me,
guys
Moo
just keep
Man?
going.
You're going to be sponsoring some headphones, but the candy ones are no bueno, man.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Technical difficulties on this side all night.
Yeah, see?
Man.
After doesn't have no technical difficulties, man. Come on.
I
think,
chilling.
I think it's an operator error over there.
We'll have to let you guys wrap it up.
What motivates you?
Man, this little thing right back here. I got my little girl, my daughter. I want to show her that you can do what you want to do. You don't have to just, I work 2 jobs also, but music is what I want to do, and I feel like I can create a career out of it and show her that you can make your mark and leave a legacy through doing what you want to do, whatever your passion is. Her passion may not be music, it may be something else, but I want her to really believe that she can see that she can do it. You know what I mean? I want to set that example. Yeah. And also I'm just really competitive. I want to be the best. You know what I mean? That's just in my blood. A lot of people think it's a negative mind state, you know what I mean, to be competitive the way I am. I don't hate on anybody. I want to see everybody do well. But that's just I want to be the best. I feel like I was born to compete.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I feel like being in music too, like the ultimate goal is to succeed. You know what I mean? So if you're going to put your life into it, especially the way like I do, he does, other artists alike, we put our whole life into it. And when I say that, I mean money, time, anything you could think of, time with our kids. If I'm going to do all that, I want to be able to say like I'm headed towards a goal to succeed in it. You know what I mean? I mean, the love for it and for the culture is always there. But, you come to a point where you start realizing, okay, if I'm going to be doing it like how I'm doing it now, I have to have a reason for it. And the reason is to be successful in it. So, constantly finding ways to just progress is exactly what I try to focus on more or less now. Strategic moves, business, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And that's how I got into managing him. We both have that same mind state. Like, we really want to do this. We don't just want to, do it as a hobby. It's like we put too much into it to just look at it as a hobby.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Way too much into it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know the other side of how much it takes to make things happen.
Oh yeah.
It's not like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this and
sacrifice, man.
There's a lot to a lot of things, and my respect to you. I already known you for a few years, and and I know that your passion is like no other, man, and that's good. That's dope. That's good to see, and that teaming up with After this is it's even like good move, man.
Pretty much all started when he moved in. Like, we became roommates. We're like, yo, ideas started flowing.
We're like, okay, now we're here.
We work at the same place, you know what I mean? So our schedules kind of works for our schedules to do this. Cool. We both have our kids pretty much the same time. All that works out. So when it's time to do music biz, we're both available. We're both free. You know what I mean? I know what he's capable of as far as making things happen on the business side. He knows what I'm capable of as far as making things happen on the artist side. And I think that those two things together, you know what I mean, it's a winning formula. We're going to make a lot of big things happen, and we're coming up real soon.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
What do you want to touch a little bit on, battle rapping and beat making, and, what is something that people don't, do they show the love in all aspects?
Now, this is being a battle rapper, that's mainly what I was established myself as. I started making music first, but, I picked up battle rapping like that, and people really liked it, and it kind of overshadowed the music. You know what I mean? And me personally, I think I make really good music, and I get, when people actually sit down and they take the time to listen, usually they agree. You know what I mean? I have a lot of people who like the music. It's just, I think they get a little more excited by the battle rap, and also battle rap has a stigma of oh, battle rappers can't make good music. They don't know how to make good music. They don't know how to write hooks. I write all my hooks. If you hear a singer singing on one of my records, I wrote that hook. You know what I mean? I write all my music. And I think that's just a misconception that people have, you know what I mean? And that's really, I just work more towards getting people to open up to the music a little more, because my live shows tend to go over really well. Really well. It's just more the online presence where people kind of sleep a little bit.
And that's my job, to try to up that.
There you go.
Social media presence, marketing, merchandise, all that stuff.
Yeah, you better get on this.
Yeah. It's coming. It's coming.
2020, right? It's already around the corner. You're getting ready, launching. What are the goals? What are the goals for 2020 for you guys?
Well, we got I'm shooting my music video to my next upcoming single, Priorities of a Player. I've established and locked in a really, really good promo plan for that single. My goal is to get enough buzz around that single to where I feel like the demand is there for an album. I want to put out a project. It's been years since I have one official project I've released, and it's been as a solo artist. I used to be in a group. That's one thing I forgot left out previously. I was in a group called Cocky Ave for years, and I put out one solo album. And I moved a good amount of units. It's just budgeting the money. I made one bad business move, invested in something I probably shouldn't have invested in, and it set me back to where I didn't put out another project. And now I'm just working on getting the, like I said, the demand there. And, it's getting there. I have more and more people interacting again, and it's getting close to that point. And I think once this video drops, that it'll be there. That's my main goal, is to get to the demand for an album.
So you know what? With that said, I say we get into something. What do you think we should let them hear?
I want to start out by giving them something old, something that's been out for a while. What I consider to be one of my classics. It's featuring Stephanie Soul. The beat is made by Abel Valdez, and it's called "Ain't No Place Like Home."
All right, let's listen in. Let's go.
Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place
I
like
got
home.
dreams of traveling around the world, but there really ain't no place like home.
Ain't no place like home.
I got love for different cities, but it just never really feels like home.
Because it ain't my
People
home.
know me in the street, and it's well up to feet, cause it's on me everything I know. And no matter where I go, it seems there ain't no place like home.
I make music for the people in the world. From grown folks to little boys and girls, I got a message for you. But it don't come in no inbox. Any second you can die. End up getting boxed in. That's why I travel, do these shows and battle, trying to make it going down this road full of broken gravel. It ain't easy, but I chose to make the sacrifices. I had to drive before I had a license, so now it's time to hit the road, leaving everything I know, trying to grow, find my way through these places that I go, seeing faces, meeting people, making dough. But it's nothing like my home, so I'm always on my toes. I'm putting on for my people, homie. You heard the name, it's all good, you don't need to know me. Had to leave, cause the city kept sleeping on me. But I'll be back to make it crack, I'm on a path to make it happen if I keep it going.
I got dreams of traveling around the world, but there really ain't no place like home.
Ain't no place like home.
I got love for different cities, but it just never really feels like home.
Because it ain't my
People
home.
know me in the street, and it's well up to feet, cause it's on me everything I know.
I know.
And no matter
where I always got a spot to stay. I can feel the love, I swear to God, it's such an awesome place. Created many memories in which I just cannot erase. Only made me stronger out working on the hottest days. And I could reminisce forever, but I'm focused on the present, gotta get my ish together. Time to buckle down, no business, no pleasure. Trying to get up out this city, then come back and make it better. On the road to success, so I'm leaving, but I'll be back like LeBron up in Cleveland. Ain't trying to play the hero, just sick of people sleeping. Started out with nothing, give them something to believe in. And I got love for LA and the Bay, but even when I'm there, it just don't feel like where I stay. Oh yes, I love my city, but I need to get away. But I think about you every single day.
I got dreams of traveling around the world, but there really ain't no place like home.
Ain't no place like home.
I got love for different cities, but it just never really feels like home.
Because it ain't my
people
home.
know me in the street, and it's well up to me, cause it taught me everything I know. And no matter where I go, it seems there ain't no place like home.
Ain't no place like home. Gotta love, always knowing where I'm at. And when I'm walking down the street, everybody give me daps. This is home. I'm hoping it's putting us on the map, but if not, then I go and do it. Just know that I'm coming back. I'm not afraid to leave, cause my heart forever stays. But I had to pack my bags, working hard for better days. Taught me everything I know, so the feeling never fades. And I always show my love, shout you out on every stage. I'm trying to get to Paris and Rome, to let them know about this place back home, where everybody has big dreams of living in big homes. But living in the field, boy, your dreams will get pissed on. That's right. But I gotta give it up because you bred a winner. Not a feeling quite as sweet, going home is never bitter. And I always think about you on the road, cause there'll never be another place. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Never be no place like, ain't no place like home. La 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 la. Ain't no place like home. In 3, 2, 1, come on.
I got dreams of traveling around the world, but there really ain't no place like home.
Ain't no place like home.
I got love for different cities, but it just never really feels like home.
Because it ain't my
people
home.
know me in the street, and it's well up to me, cause it taught me everything I know. And no matter where I go, it seems there
ain't no place like home.
Man, wow. Man, I imagine myself going down, Highway 1 over there by Malibu Rock over there near my hood, my ex-hood, man.
Yeah.
Out there in Oxnard, cruising down headed to Malibu into Santa Monica, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, then it did exactly what I wanted it to do, and I wanted to make people feel at home, and it sounds like it made you feel.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At home, you know what I mean?
That took me back to out there, my whole life out there, but 661 Bakersfield is my home now, man. That's what I rep, guys. So we here, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
you know what? I was cruising down. Right now, I was cruising down Pacheco.
Okay.
I was going down Pacheco over to Cottonwood.
Yeah.
And then headed to work, man.
Cottonwood?
I could see myself, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're talking about the song gives you, okay.
That's something that I need to be.
Definitely.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You like
cruising,
it, man.
going to work, man. That's my route, by the way.
Yeah. Definitely.
For sure, man.
Yeah, no, it was a dope song, man. And soon as I heard it, from the first time, it was like, yo, this is gonna be a hit.
DJ Dynamite did the cuts on it, did the scratching on there. Like I said, man, I really, really feel like the roots of hip hop, you know what I mean, and feel good music, and I do a little bit of everything, a little bit of like the super. You'll hear like at the show tomorrow at the Ghost Show, I'll jump on a grimy, gritty beat, you know what I mean? Some you'll hear Wu-Tang, some East Coast stuff, and I'll just bar out, you know what I mean? Bar after bar, and then you'll have a song like Ain't No Place Like Home where I'm just legit just giving you a message, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, some of the, G Boogie out there's tuned in out there on
that's
on
my
the
boy,
link,
man. Shout out to Boogie.
He's saying, man, that's deep. Completely. The track's deep.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Boogie, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Boogie, Moon Man. You guys remember? You guys could call in, man. You guys could call in and ask a question. Remember, we're live, man. There ain't no tape here.
Yeah, any
We're
questions,
live right
man,
now.
Definitely call up and
Yeah,
ask.
call
for
up
sure.
661-412-2007. We got AFTA. We got Mike Justice. Definite Growth Entertainment in the building, man. As you guys heard, that's a little sample, man, of what AFTA's putting out there, man. And like I said, it definitely was hitting, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we try to like you know, emphasize on music that we can be diverse. You know, you got those boom bap tracks, you got those super lyrical tracks, then you also got your stuff like that, which you can cruise to, what you're gonna put on at the party or the barbecue. You know what I mean? The family to get down to. Yep. It's actually crazy, huh? Before, like seeing the kids, like Amy and all them, Bea, they would be all, you know, singing, and you know, they knew almost all the words to the song. It's crazy.
And that's what I think is the most beautiful thing about it is you can have a grown adult, you know what I mean, in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, you know what I mean, and that play that song. And then you also have kids. Those kids were like 9, 10 years old, you know what I mean, young kids that were memorizing not just the chorus, you know, but the words to the verses and everything. You know what I mean? And to me, that speaks the power of a song when it can reach every single age group.
Yeah, definitely.
When you get on that stage, what is it that puts you in that zone, man, where you just love to do what you do?
It's the energy. I feed off people's energy. I always feel vibrations. I feel that people's energy real strong. So when I hop on that stage and I can feel people having a good time, they're enjoying it, they're rocking with it, they're vibing, I get more and more into the performance. You know, I get real passionate about it because I know that I've connected with them.
That's dope, yeah. What do you think is your biggest challenge when you get up on stage?
To be honest, now,
Nothing.
no.
Breath control.
Yeah. To be honest, I'd say probably breath control. You know what I mean? I have a few habits. You know what I mean that can affect breath. You know, and I don't have time to, you know, exercise and work out as much as I'd like to. You know what I mean? I'm not in the worst shape, but you know what I mean, I'm not in the type of shape that I'd like to be. So you kind of have to, especially because it all depends on the sound. You know what I mean? If the sound, if you can hear yourself out of the monitors, you know what I mean, up on stage, and that's probably the most challenging thing, is making sure I can hear myself when I'm performing and I'm not having to like yell and scream, you know what I mean, just to hear myself, because then I gas out. But other than that, you know, I don't have nerves anymore. You know, I don't get nervous to perform. I like being on stage. I used to be shy as a kid. I didn't like attention. I didn't want all eyes on me, but now I've kind of embraced it. And I like I said, it's all about the energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Energy, and you know, just people vibing with what you're doing up there, man, and they just see it. You know, it's like it's natural in a way. You know what I mean? To get on stage and do it. Like for me myself, I was the same way. Like it took me a while to get, you know, all that nervousness type of feeling out. You know, before I went on stage. Now I can go to any stage and just be like, okay, know how to do it, and think of tactics on to keep people entertained or engaged with the crowd. You know what I mean? Talk to them, stop the DJ, say a quick, you know, couple words. You know, like on his sets, you know, he'll drop an acapella, something like that. You know what I mean? You find ways to get on stage and just, you know, embrace the moment and maximize it. You know what I mean? And not just get up there and do your songs. Like when I first started, that's all I did. My songs gone. Then you learn to get up there and be like, nah, this is me right now. Let me take my time. I don't gotta rush it. Before it was rushing. But over the years, you know, you learn.
Absolutely. And you know what, on this one, we're all human. Do you remember one time of your all your performances that you totally blanked out?
Oh, for sure. For sure. You know what I mean? It's the thing with me is sometimes I get so caught up in the energy. You know what I mean? It won't even be me like forgetting. It's just I get so hyped up and caught up in the energy that it's like a lapse real quick because I'm so hyped. But you know, I actually spend a lot of time prepping for my shows. When I know I have a show coming up, I practice my songs. I don't perform with vocals in the background. I do all, if I do have vocals, it's only like hooks, you know what I mean? And other than that, it's just all raw voice when I perform. So if I mess up, you're going to know. It's either you're going to know or I'm going to play it off good enough to where you don't notice because you don't know the song. But I try to put in enough work to where I don't really have many slip-ups or incidents like that. That's one thing about battle rapping, that the rounds in battle rap these days, one round is like the length of a whole song. And you do 3 rounds. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the equivalent of 3 songs, you know what I mean? Boom, 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 just in a battle. You know what I mean? And that's really helped me on my memorization and being prepared and not forgetting my stuff, because it's a lot harder to remember 3 minutes of straight
I seen him do it in like 3 days.
There's no hooks, you know what I mean? Like the hook, it comes back in a song. In a battle, there's no hook coming back in. You just have to keep going.
Yeah, right now when you said that, man, that really got me thinking. Right now, I'm like,
yeah,
that's.
The rounds are like 2.5, 3 minutes long. You know what I mean? 2 to 3 minutes long, and that's pretty much like a whole song.
See, and there's only certain people that can do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's definitely natural talent behind it.
Yeah, it's got to be, because
yeah,
I can't even. You know, I've been trying to do a little. Can't do nothing, man.
Yeah,
it's just not me.
Yeah,
my mind ain't there. You know, like for him, for example, in battle rapping. I mean.
Yeah,
man, you gotta think of a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, on top of memorizing it, being creative while you do it.
It's changed, you know what I mean? Battle rap has evolved over the years. You have people like Cassidy. He was a battle rap legend, and now he comes back and he battles and he doesn't do well because it evolved so far. You know what I mean? It's not the same as it used to be in the early 90s, you know what I mean, where people are just meeting up on the corner and getting it in. Now they're setting up specific dates where they're throwing battle raps at venues, you know what I mean, and everything is coordinated months prior, you know what I mean. It's become a legit business, and there is no room for messing up. There's no room for slipping up, you know what I mean. It defeats the whole entertainment aspect because people don't want to see the slip ups. They want you to be perfect.
What's your favorite movie? On that note.
Movie. Let's see. I like a lot of Denzel movies, to be honest. Like I like John Q, the movie John Q. I like Remember the Titans. I like American Gangster. On a different note, I like something like American History X. I like a lot of music movies too, to be honest. Like I like Jackson's The American Dream, the whole story about Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, how they can't. Yeah, I mean their father put them together and all that. The Temptation movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Classic, bro.
Yeah, I like a lot of music movies like that too.
La Bamba is one of them for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, La Bamba.
You know which one I've always dug? Bronx Tale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason,
a lot of mob movies.
I love that movie,
Yeah.
It's one of those classics. How about, what movie, talking about scary movies, all right? Because, EVP's kind of, on the ghost.
He has a background in that.
You know what I'm saying? So
interesting. I'm not big on him.
And I've been trying to find somebody that I can bring on here that all these paranormal, they don't accept my offer.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Locust?
But they got podcasts and stuff.
What about Locust?
What, Locust knows about that?
I don't know.
Locust don't know nothing but smoking.
Do you mean like a podcast where you guys like exchange
Discuss.
stories, or?
I wanted
talk
to
about
bring
the scary movies.
I wanted to bring a paranormal expert. Say for example, a Kern County paranormal guy.
Oh, none of them.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody there has to be one out here
Yeah.
that knows all the haunted locations.
Oh, you want to find spots to go?
Oh,
to.
okay. I see what
I
you're
want to
saying.
bring the dude in here and for him to talk about Kern County.
Oh, I got you.
I see.
Yeah,
Like-
I've never
Yeah.
met any.
Like, you know, he could
Yeah, I
talk
don't know
about
any
the
either.
Padre. He could talk about.
yeah.
They say that what's that place? Fish, something up in the mountain. What is it called? Fish.
Bodfish?
Yeah, okay. The guy from that I know out in Ventura County, the historian, ghost hunter guy,
Mm-hmm.
he said go to Bodfish. That I would be that. There's a
Man.
bunch of stuff out there, but I don't know, man. I've read Bakersfield Paranormal and all this, and
My
I
baby mama's
messaged
into
them,
stuff like
and
that,
they don't
but
show up.
I kind of stay away from that kind
And
of
they
stuff.
shut up. And then see, it's not that I'm trying to evil or nothing.
Yeah.
It's been something that I've been into, man. The paranormal since I was a kid. I used to see things, and I've seen full blown apparitions in the middle of me downloading music right in front
Yeah.
of me, like literally, like.
yeah.
And I've seen apparitions of a little girl, and I wasn't the only one. There was like 10 of us that seen it,
That's crazy.
and
Yeah.
you know, so I've seen things, man, and not a lot of people get to see stuff like that, and
That's definitely because I sure have never
it's
seen it.
I'm not afraid of any of that stuff. I think
Interesting.
it's very interesting to me
Yeah.
to hear all this stuff that it could be.
Yeah.
You know, just like they say, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Tell people, yeah, look at me.
Yeah. Right.
But
You know what movie tripped me out? The Fifth Kind.
oh,
That movie tripped me out.
Close Encounters of the was that one?
It was something like that,
It
but it
was,
was
huh?
definitely The Fifth Kind.
Fifth Kind, yeah.
Yeah. That movie was a trip.
See, Boogie's saying that Arvin High School campus is haunted. Man, hey Boogie, you're gonna have to figure out a way to get me out there, man. Out there,
Out to Arvin High.
yeah. Just check that out.
Man, we're gonna run into some ghost essays over there or something.
Hey, you never know. They got the homes out there, man. They got the homies.
Yep, all the homies out there. I actually got some. One of my best friends is from Arvin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris. What's up, dog? I don't even know if you're watching, but he's like Arvin all day, homie.
You know what? Big shout out to everybody out there tuned in, man. On the link, you guys already know that's www.twitch.tv/DJVP. You could catch the show every Thursday night through that link. You don't need to download no Twitch app, but you can participate in the chat. That's the only thing that sucks.
Yeah.
But you can watch also the show on YouTube and on all my Facebooks, DJVP, the Blue Zone, and then I don't know, there's like 4 of them.
Yeah. Man.
But they could catch the show in all those spots. What's been the most memorable show that you've ever done that just stands out over any other, and why?
I've got so many, to be honest. I did a show in Alaska,
Okay.
and it was probably my most my dopest experience. You know what I mean? Was performing out there in a place I'd never been to, where the whole culture, whole lifestyle, everything is different out there. So that would be one. But on a different note, I'd say probably opening up for like Bone Thugs and Harmony was pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
Opening for Sugar Free, that was pretty dope. E40, Probably those be probably the most memorable. And then, the show we did with Danny Morrison was pretty memorable too, over at the Fox Theater for the it was the Stop the Violence campaign that he was doing. It was a pretty good turnout. There's a good amount of people there at the Fox, and they really liked the performances there too. So I'd say that was probably another one as well.
Wow, that's dope right there. You know what? Let's see. We're gonna. Okay, here we go.
Do we have a caller?
What up, man?
This is the Blue Zone Show. Who we got on the phone?
You already know it's your boy G Bug. What's up, fellas?
What's happening, Boogie?
What's up, Boogie?
Chilling, just watching, man, and listening to everything you're talking about, bro. Shit.
Hell yeah.
By the way, man, that link you posted up earlier and tagged me in. Give me that motherfucker's address so I can send flowers to the family, man.
Boogie, stay ready to send some flowers to somebody's address, man.
You already know.
Boogie's into too much fuckery.
He's about
All
that
day, man. I'm the
Facebook fuckery.
Man.
Oh shit.
Well, shit, man. Just wanted to call in, man, and find out when the fuck am I gonna get one of them afterburgers, man.
God damn, man.
I'm gonna keep bugging until I get one. Those motherfuckers are
Boogie.
Damn.
Boogie,
up,
if I barbecue some afterburgers, are you actually gonna come post up and chill, or are you just gonna come drop off like some chili beans and then dip out on us, or what?
Hey, because we'll make it happen, Boogie, for real.
Boogie just be showing up and dropping stuff off and then dipping.
Oh shit! Hey Boogie, you know what? I got something for you. How about a chance to win a Primetime burger from Primetime Barbecue?
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna give you, since you were the first, and I seen you trying to call Moon Man called after you. I'm calling you first, so because you were the first caller and you haven't called in, man. I don't think you like barbecue.
Yeah, I do, bro. It's just being out here in Wasco now, man.
I know. I hear you.
I'm hardly in the field that much, man. Unless I go visit my family, you know what I mean?
Well, next time you come out to the field, you stop by Primetime Barbecue. 1927 20th Street downtown.
It's fire. I've eaten there before. It's fire,
bro. It's nothing like it. You know what? How's the $20 gift card sound to you to Primetime Barbecue if you can pick the lucky color on the wheel?
Hey, that's the spot with like the brick wall on the outside, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that spot's fire.
Big old grill outside. They barbecue everything there. They even got that. They call it the. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it.
Well,
it's a big old pork. Man. It's a big old chop on the big old bone. I think it's the tomahawk. Okay. They call it the tomahawk.
I didn't see
because
that.
it almost looks like an axe.
Stuff,
really? Like the head of it is the steak and the big old bone coming off of it.
Nice.
Okay, so
I'm ready for that tomahawk, man.
Okay.
Shit, I'll come in like Boss Hog.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, Boogie, you see the wheel, right?
I can't, bro.
Okay, tell me when
you called in. The screen went blank.
Okay, well you'll be able to watch it if you win or lose. You'll be able to look at it when you go back and watch it. Okay, so
well, hopefully it lands on my favorite color, green.
Okay, so you want green right now? The arrow on top sitting on purple. So there's just so you know, there's two yellows, there's two reds, there's two purples, there's two greens, and two blues. So all right. So you said what are you picking? Green, you said?
I'm gonna take green, yeah.
Okay, so green. So after's gonna spin it there. He's gonna spin it hard.
You didn't have to tell him I was spinning. You could have said Mike Justice was spinning it. Don't blame me if you lose, Boogie.
Somebody spin that motherfucker.
He said somebody spin that motherfucker. We got you, Boogie.
Y'all ready?
Okay,
all right,
here we go. Here we go.
Right.
Okay, it's going. Ah, man, it let it in the red.
Oh shit, it's all good.
Hey, at least
I'll get out there anyways, man. Shit.
You got a shot there, and to keep tuning in, man. Keep tuning in.
Yeah.
Always, this is always every show we do. get opportunities
yeah,
till somebody wins one, man. So
yeah, well, I'll keep trying, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, much love, EVP, for putting this show together. Sorry I missed the anniversary.
That's all right, bro. We got you, man.
Family
we
here,
know.
and
we already
big
know
ups to Mike Justice.
Peace out, Boogie. Much love, bro.
Yeah, man. Go get him.
Much love, dog.
For sure.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Thank you. Man, that was G Boogie, man. Always been supportive of the Blue Zone show, and of course, of you guys for sure, man. I mean,
oh yeah,
Boogie's a big supporter, man. You know, and so I gotta call Moon Man now. I gotta call this dude. Moon Man's a big fan of the show too. Always calling in.
Okay.
So he tried calling in right after Boogie did.
Yo,
what up, Blue Zone show, man?
What up, dude?
We got Moon Man on the line, right?
Yeah, no
What's cracking, man?
What's good, man?
We got Mike Justice. We got After in the building.
I just wanted to call in and shout you guys out.
For sure.
I enjoyed the song, man.
That's just one. You got a couple more to tune into, and man, you need to follow him because this boy's a.
Yeah.
You could tell, man. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna say the bad word, but you know he's
a real deal.
dope, man. He's the real deal.
I appreciate the love, man. That's for real, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. We got a couple more. Make sure you tune in, man. We got some more dope tracks coming.
I'm just watching basketball and listening to watching the show.
Dope, man.
No doubt.
Moon Man's another. He's one. He hit the wheel.
Man, I went.
And he's been going ever since too. To prime time.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, the prime
I
time
just
is
had
legit.
I had this burger called the 3 Little Piggies. So it's like a patty that's 50% ground beef, 50% chorizo, and then it has bacon, and then it has a hot link, and then jalapenos and pepper jack cheese.
Don't believe him. You know why it was
And you're alive, dog?
Hey, you know why it was called the 3 Little Pigs? Because me, him, and Raul were there. DJ Raul. We were there.
I almost had a stroke when I finished it, bro, but it was pretty good.
Bro, just call it the 3 fucking.
So how big is it? Like
It's pretty big.
that thing
dude.
has to be huge.
Well, it's a third.
Yeah, it's
it's a
pretty big,
third
bro.
pound patty, and it's Harris Ranch meat with the Harris Ranch chorizo in it. So I mean,
that place is fire.
they
dude.
make their own chorizo. They do everything's there. If you like chicken and you like jalapenos, they do the chicken diablos. They call them. So
Yeah.
it's a jalapeno stuffed with the cream cheese, wrapped with chicken breast, and then wrapped with bacon.
Oh shit.
They have all kinds of stuff there, bro.
Bro,
I'm telling you,
their
we'll go grab there
menu
one day.
is honestly like there's nothing you're not gonna like. Something that's been real popular with all the people that I've gotten, that watch the show and stuff, and so a lot of people have said, "Hey, shit, I want to try that." So they go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, man.
and they've said that everybody keeps digging the mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's legit.
Nice.
Why it's
Hey, well,
white cheese?
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, for after actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is there like a song that you hear on the radio, bro, or when you're playing that just brings you back to your youth?
I'd say probably some of the closest is probably maybe like J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole or yeah, I'd say that's, or you know what? I heard something on the radio actually on my, who is that? That song that we heard on in the radio on the way over here, the one that the old school sounding joint.
Oh, that was YBN Corday and Anderson .Paak.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got a
shit.
joint right now that took me right back to the 90s, like
Wow.
Okay.
super dope.
Yeah, that beat is just, man, slaps.
I don't think I've heard that one. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Anderson .Paak, man, back in my,
Anderson .Paak is
That he's from
my
your
old
hometown,
hood, Oxnard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oxnard.
Yep.
yeah, that boy,
Yeah, man, that dude's
he's
legit.
done good for himself, man.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah,
with
they got
Dr.
a dope
Dre,
record right now, like real dope.
yeah.
It's on like some real West Coast. Like I got one of the joints I'm playing of mine tonight is real West Coast. Theirs is like real West Coast. Like reminds me of straight 90s West Coast cracking. Like you're gonna go party, got drinks
Yeah.
spilling everywhere. Good
Man.
time.
Moon Man, that's right up your alley, huh, Moon Man?
Oh, I mean, I like it all, bro. But I like.
No,
I
I know.
like that era of West Coast gangster rap.
Yeah, but I know you like your East Coast too. I know you do.
Yeah, but like,
You're a big hip hop head. I know
like
you.
I'll give you a song that I really like from the West Coast. There's Above the Law, Black Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
that thing slaps.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, see, I'm a big Tupac guy, but Biggie was my dude.
Next time I'm spinning somewhere, man, and you roll in, I'm gonna have to play that.
But yeah, no, I like all good hip hop, bro. You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, either way, I got respect for people because it's hard to put yourself out there, and you know, you got especially in the day of the internet, trolls and people talking their shit.
Trolls.
But it's like I don't see you putting up nothing out there.
Yep.
You know.
Trolls are good though, dude. If you really think about it.
No,
it's a good thing. You know that's a good thing because they're watching.
And they promote you.
Yeah, they promote you. That's
all day long.
Yeah, listen to Justin. He's got a good point.
Have you ever watched the movie with Howard Stern? It was called Private Parts.
Yeah.
What did they say in that movie, bro? How long do the people that like Howard listen for? 2 hours, right? And then how long do the people that hate him listen for?
They listen to the whole
hours.
Yeah, they'll hear it again.
They listen for even longer, bro.
Yeah, it's true though.
You know. So, well, anyway, bro, I just wanted to shout you guys out. Like I said, dope, both of you guys and Mike. Good to see you guys on there, man, and putting out the work.
For sure, man.
Much love, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
for real.
For sure.
Stay up, bro. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, keep tuning in because we're gonna play something next right now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'm just watching my Clippers, bro.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
The Clippers, baby.
I don't know who they are.
Man.
I don't know them.
Hey, your Lakers just got smashed just a few minutes ago.
What, they lost again?
They lost to the Bucks. But the Bucks are legit.
Yeah, but they probably did. They probably didn't play anybody.
Yeah, they had Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
and LeBron and everybody.
No, Kuzma. Kuzma's hurt.
Kuzma's hurt again?
Kuzma's a big part, man.
You act like Kuzma's Jordan or something.
No, but Kuzma's a big part of that.
He's hurt again?
About that, yeah, they said they didn't have a day for him.
Like I said, bro. Anyway.
It's all right. You save your money for Lake Show Clippers coming up.
It'll be all that matters is at the end of the year, bro. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
So, all right, bro.
I still don't know who they are.
Shout out to Cold Cody too.
Yeah, there you go.
Tuned in right now.
I haven't even seen who's tapped in.
All right, man. Thanks, Mooman. Thanks for calling, man.
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
All right, peace out, bro.
All right, bye.
Take it easy,
All right,
man.
Have a good night, fellas.
I say we get into another track. What do you guys think?
Well, we've been talking about all that West Coast joint,
all right.
So let's do priorities of a player.
This is the video. We just filmed the first part of the video last Saturday to this.
Yeah, this will be my next upcoming single that will be released, everywhere. I know they're shutting down iTunes, but it'll be everywhere else. Spotify.
So you guys are getting an exclusive sneak peek right now, whoever's watching right now, on this new music that's unreleased.
So you guys are lucky right here, man. Right here on the Blue Zone Show. You guys are hearing it. So enjoy. Let's go.
A couple bottles and some California chronic. If you wanna come party with me, you should roll with a player through the town, cause you know I get around and I got just what you need. I was just a young player, used to play by the rules, blind to the facts, and I always get set up to lose. Been through the blues, but now I'm finally finding my rhythm. The music, money, and women in love with the way I'm living. Smoking on this chronic, getting how high. Pouring liquor out the bottle and these bitches got their mouth wide. Trying to have some fun and get the town live. From the east to the west and the south side, ain't nobody tripping, no. Ain't nobody getting low. Mix the right ingredients and everybody getting dough. Now I'm moving through the party with a bad one. But no, it ain't my girl, we just having fun. Whipping through the city, I'm just trying to find some action. Say what's up to KG, hit Riley's, where it's cracking. Bottoms up, mix the coke with the captain. And a bad little thing that I'll probably end up smashing. Come on, I got a couple bottles and some California chronic. If you wanna come party with me, you should roll with a player through the town, cause you know I get around and I got just what you need. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. This is for the players and the pimps and the hustlers. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. Life's a bitch, get your money, motherfucker.
Whoa, sting your girl, she approached me first like we on Bumble. I'm at work, I sell a bundle, clocking in the cake, I think the boys in trouble. I've been working out these clowns, avoid the muscle, my numbers been doing mighty swell. Bitch, the words I speak turn into a hustle. In the kitchen cooking up the recipe. Pull up to the party, now it's girl standing next to me. Same girl started fanning, now it started texting me. Then I'm leaving, made her open the door for me. When I hop in my whip, her boyfriend Maddie see that on my hip. my city. Cops don't pull me over, shit kinda different when you got a chauffeur. They respecting my persona. Touchdown, I'm on land now. We was broke, but I'm on Rodeo, blow it back now. Sachi pants sack down, couldn't get the cut, now she fucked me on the rack now.
Come on, I got a couple bottles and some California chronic. If you wanna come party with me, you should roll with a player through the town, cause you know I get around, and I got just what you need. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. This is for the players and the pimps and the hustlers. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. Life's a bitch, get your money, motherfucker. I want the money and the power, fuck the fame. I ain't never so dope, but I'm the dopest in the game. I be on the low, but everybody know my name. I want a platinum record, I don't need no golden chain. And I go against the grain, I ain't rapping with the trends. And I ain't one of them niggas who's only rapping with his friends. Now keep it real, I don't have to pretend or create an image that I have to defend. Come on, I'm never gonna sing, cause I know how to swim, homie. And you can get waxed off what I do with a pen. Pull out the dice, we can shoot for a 10. We bout to party all night, wake up and then do it again. Come on, I got a couple bottles and some California chronic. If you wanna come party with me, you should roll with a player through the town, cause you know I get around, and I got just what you need. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. This is for the players and the pimps and the hustlers. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. Life's a bitch, get your money, motherfucker. That's right. Just trying to have a little fun, make a little money. It's for my players, pimps, and hustlers, you feel me? That California West Coast shit. Throw your dubs up. Hey, hey. Living on the West Coast, baby. Hey, yeah, and we out.
Wow. That's completely West Coast, man. That feel right there. Everybody on that track just, man, that's...
Shout out to my boy Reggie, you know what I'm saying, on that second verse. Definitely came through and gave me a dope feature. Kept that West Coast feel, you know what I'm saying. His delivery is real, I don't know, I almost want to say dog poundish, you know what I mean? Also has that West Coast flavor as well, and I think we just delivered a classic West Coast trap.
That's a gem right there. It's just...
Yeah,
the lyrics, everything just goes, man. Like,
yep.
Like I could close my eyes and it's like, man, I'm feeling that.
Dope.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. That's like I said, that's the next joint that we're gonna be dropping on all platforms, all streaming services. Video. We'll have the music video dropping. Like I said, I don't want to announce basically what my promo plan is, but I will say I have a major blogger with over 1 million subscribers that has already committed to helping me with the promotion of this single. So I expect it to do some
damage.
Good
man.
numbers.
Yeah. Heck yeah. No.
Like we were saying, man, everything we're trying to do is strategic moves, man, and make it beneficial on everything we're doing. So we're focused on that. You know what I mean?
Out of all my years as an artist, this is probably the most prepared I've been, the best plan I've had, and I'm ready to go to the next level. You know what I mean? I don't want to be considered a local artist anymore. You know what I mean? Like no shade to anybody, no hate. I love Bakersfield, I think, more than almost anybody else, but I want to be global. You know what I mean? I don't want to be. And I actually have been talking with him about this, and part of the problem is that the promoters out here treat local artists like local artists. You know what I mean? They don't treat us the same as they would treat a major artist, and I don't necessarily mean payment. I just mean, everything should be ready for my set a specific way, the same way it'd be provided for a major artist. You know what I mean? The way it's promoted, everything like that, it should never be watered down. You know what I mean? And it is basically kind of demoted to a local level, and I don't feel like my music is local artist level. I want to be treated like a major artist because I am putting in the work. You know what I mean? I'm out here grinding the same way they're grinding. I'm busy every single weekend right now, whether it's a battle, music video shoot, photo shoot, interview, shows. You know what I mean? I'm busy just like they are, so I want to get that same treatment and not be treated like a local.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear you.
That's what I say. Like, you reach a point in your career where you just set a certain standard for yourself. And it's just like DJing, you know, you start off in your room, you start off at the house parties with your homies. Then you get to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm doing hours worth of work. I'm here loading in equipment. I'm here keeping the entertainment alive. I need to get paid a fair amount. And that's where we're getting to as far as with this music. We're reaching a level where it's like, you know what? The product is there. The quality is there. The time and the effort, the dedication, the years of paid dues are there. It's time to set that standard where it's like we can only move forward from that part, not just stay where you're at, where you're just doing shit, handouts and stuff like that for free. Nothing wrong with that. Pay your dues, but you come to a point where you set that standard and you don't go back. It's only forward from there. You know what I mean? So that's what we're focused on.
Man, you know what? Have you ever performed out there in the 805?
I never have. I've had a few people mention to me about going out there, but I've never been booked out there. No.
I think 2020 should maybe Justin.
That's another.
Justin could try that because.
Oh yeah.
And I know a spot, man, out there. We'll talk about it afterwards. Where he always has a lot of underground, and it hits out there.
Oxnard. They do good.
There's a spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dope.
And they do go out and support.
That's tight.
Hip hop there.
Yeah, that is actually another goal of ours. Is I want to hit San Diego, all Southern California, Oxnard, 805. I want to hit everywhere outside of here, to be honest. And that's kind of another reason why I picked up a manager, because I've performed in Bakersfield countless times. I can't even count how many times I've performed here in town. And, it's to the point where I'm going to tell promoters, get in contact with my manager, because I'm not doing them free anymore. I'm just not, when you perform as much as I do and did this whole entire year, that's work, you know what I mean? And I should be paid just like any other artist anywhere else, you know what I mean? And that's why I picked up a manager, because I'm tired of getting hit up for the favor, you know what I mean? Hey, can I put you on this bill? Can I put you on this bill?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not contacting any of these promoters. Not once in this whole year did I ask to be on a show. All the shows I was invited on to, you know what I mean? And it comes to the point where, these aren't opportunities for me anymore. You know what I mean? I need to get, it's a work. It's not an opportunity, it's work. So let's treat it like a job.
Yeah. Basically part of the investment of the show, you know what I mean? Investing in the entertainment. So that includes, payment for artists who earn their spot.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily local, but openers, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it completely makes sense. So, I know we got to get on out of here, but we got to listen to something before we have to listen to this other track.
No doubt.
This track right here, it's a little different, you know what I mean? It's more of like soundtrack music. It's featuring my boy Marlon Mackey. And I chose this song because of how much soul is in it. It might not be the hardest, like as far as like street-wise. It's not going to sound like the song you just heard. It's going to be a whole completely different vibe, whole completely different energy, but it's positive. And it's like I said, my main point with music is to spread a message, and that's what this song is about.
All right.
About the struggle and passion as you live this life. You know what I mean? This song's really dope. I dug it when I first heard it.
It's called Me, Myself, and I. Featuring Marlon Mackey. And basically, you don't have anybody to count on. You know what I mean? It's you. You got to get it done.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's go.
Place you never heard of. just another city full of drugs, sex, and murder. Everybody hungry, rather beef than eat a burger. Try to show love, but instead they flip the bird up. Made a lot of choices, some good, some bad. Either way, I'm here now, and besides, that's the past. Still, all I see is me. When I'm looking through the glass, I can hear time ticking, and I'm running out of gas. Should've been a star like Cola Kendrick, but I started a job that I ain't know how to finish, and I ain't good with the gimmicks. They say my style is vintage, and I'll probably find God if I'ma live through an image. Sit around and get home, get home. And it's got me looking stupid after all the time I put into this music. I've never seen a person making money out excuses. Pockets suck dry cause the game full of lies, but the truth is
ain't got no one else to blame but me, myself, and I. Made a choice to live this life. I might struggle till I die. Wish I could give my daughter so much more. It makes me wanna cry. Think it might be finally time for me to try to straighten up my life.
it's like I feel it, but I can't see. Now I'm just a caged animal that ran free, trying to pay my dues and these Uncle Sam fees. Well, I'm chasing a dream without a plan B. Up now I got a kid, and I gotta provide, but all she does is see me struggling. It kills me inside. My whole world is a mess. Mother wants me to straighten up. Need my own space, been saving, but it just ain't enough. Had a vision, but I never ever saw myself quitting. In the end, guess I was on a mission. Stuck in these walls they call home, in a position to work my ass off, paying for my decisions, and now we here, living in this crippled world. I refocus my focus from my future to thinking about my little girls. Now it's time that I straighten up my mind, getting back on track one day at a time. Come on.
Ain't got no one else to blame but me, myself, and I. Made a choice to live this life. I might struggle till I die. Wish I could give my daughter so much more. It makes me wanna cry. Think it might be finally time for me to try to straighten up my life. Straighten up my life. Straighten up my life. Straighten up my life. I think it might be time for me to straighten up my life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, straighten up my life. Yeah. Ain't got no one else to blame but me, myself, and I. Made a choice to live this life. I might struggle till I die. Wish I could give my daughter so much more. It makes me wanna cry. Think it might be finally time for me to try to straighten up my life. Ain't got no one else to blame but me, myself, and I. Made a choice to live this life. I might struggle till I die. Wish I could give my daughter so much more. It makes me wanna cry. Think it might be finally time for me to try to straighten up my life. Straighten up my life. Traveling down this road. Traveling down this road. I don't wanna be, no. I don't wanna be broke no more, no, no. I've been traveling down this road. I don't wanna be broke no more. Been traveling down this road. I don't wanna be broke no more. I don't wanna be broke no more. Been traveling down this road. Don't wanna be broke no more. Been traveling down this.
Marlon.
Wow. Another dope track right there.
I like to think that, I was really inspired by Tupac and the amount of hits that he has. So when I write my music, my aim and my goal usually is to write a hit. You know what I mean? Every song that I approach, no matter even if it has that hit sound, I think, how can I turn this into a hit? You know what I mean? So certain songs, they don't always have to have that the beat doesn't always have to instantly have that hit quality. But if you can hear what good qualities it has and bring those and make them stand out, you can turn it into a hit.
That's dope. Well, I know, fellas, you guys are busy. Got a lot of things to do. Get ready for your show tomorrow night.
Yeah,
yes,
tomorrow
sir.
night.
La Movida, I believe first act will go on at 9 o'clock, I believe, or 9:15, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what time Ghostface. I think he's going on
11.
11, yeah. I think he's going on at 11. But Yeah, man. $35, I believe, at the door for general admission. I think they still have a little VIP seating.
Yeah. For sure, it's gonna be dope. So
yeah, you know, you guys
rock with us.
Yeah, you guys want hip hop. You guys want classic stuff.
Yep.
Come on.
This is the place to be for
there
sure.
There it is.
I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm performing. At least 2 songs that definitely you didn't hear tonight. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Crazy classic hip hop sound. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
if you want that real authentic hip hop, definitely you're gonna get that in my set tomorrow night.
You guys already heard some right here. 3 of his diversity right there.
All different.
Showing different ways, different lanes right there completely where it shows the creativity of this young man. And you know what? Make big props to you. I wish you guys, the best, man.
Hey, we appreciate you having us on the show, man. For real.
Big time, man.
Thank you
shout
guys,
out to the Blue Zone.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming. Big shout out, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody tuning in, and you guys already know it's gonna be up there. You guys could tune in as soon as it's over. It's already, it goes right up, so you can watch the replay. Thank you guys. Might have some little special next Thursday, maybe. I don't know yet. But if not, we'll see you the following week, because remember, it's Christmas. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Happy holidays to everybody out there, man. Enjoy your time with your families.
Man, everybody be safe going into the new year. You know what I mean? Definitely. And I wish blessings upon everybody, man. I hope everybody does well.
Yes, sir. So that was Definite Growth Entertainment, Mike Justice, and After, everybody. Come on. Yeah.
Thanks again, man. Peace out, everybody.
Good night, man.